Okay, you're looking great. Your bar is looking the best it's ever been. You got this. Oh no, he hit the poison.
Right. Time to get personal, chat. Doesn't matter, because I gave everything I have there.
Another Sabrina. Another Sabrina. Oh my!
3, 2, 1, go.
I missed.
Oh, I
Wait,
got him.
no,
I got
wait.
23 on him.
Throw him off.
How do I throw him? How do I throw him?
Yo, what is up? I'm gonna do something interesting tonight. I am going to display. I'm gonna like bring you guys along with some live editing. How you guys feel about that? What do you guys think? About that? Huh? How you guys how you guys think of that? You guys like that? You think that's cool? Well, if you don't, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing it anyway. So, add tips, tricks, whatever you'd like. That's totally fine. We are going to work on a video that I just shot. And the first thing I'm going to do is clean up my audio. I'm a little crooked here, right? First thing I'm going to do is combine my audio. So I do everything poorly. This is important to know. So I do everything not well, in a poor man's way. So I have a audio file that I took from this using a Discord. Actually, am I still in that Discord call? Let me look. I sure am. I'm going to hang up on that. See ya. I am. So I take. There's a Discord plugin called CraigBot, and if you add him to your Discord call, he will record individual tracks. I found it to be super helpful for recording audio only. So I have an AAC file, dub Liddy. What up, Dub? Thanks for the sub. I'm doing good, man. It's been a minute. I'm just walking through my video editing process tonight. Tonight, I wanted to stream, but I also needed to do a video, so I decided to do both. So I'm just kind of walking through my process. So I've got my raw audio file from Discord here. What? No. What do you mean no? It did roll. It was short, though. Did you not hear it? I heard it. It just did the single person sub. It just does that. But wait, isn't this supposed to be the dun 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 dun? I don't know. Maybe that's resub. I did shorten it at one point because the whole song for one resub was a lot. Anywho, first thing I gotta do is I gotta sync these up.
Especially if you're new to Magic the Gathering.
Fiddlesticks. You know what happened? My Discord, I bet you anything, was the wrong. Let's take a look. Yep. Dang. Now the question is, do I want to re-record my whole video so I have better audio? Chat is doubled up. Oh, you're right. Let's take a look. Let's try to figure that out. Chat box. Yeah, I have 2 chat boxes going. Wild. Oh, it's sharing the wrong screen. That's why. Does it share whatever screen I'm clicked on? Yeah. Well, it's still then, though. It's still doubled up. I should probably just turn the chat boxes off, actually. Wait, how many chat boxes are there? Alert box. Let's turn that off. Do it right now, re-record it. I could. I probably should. I do a lot of cheating anyway. Do it this way. There we go. Probably could. It's going to be kind of weird for you to watch. But I really need to. Ahoy. What's up, Pewter? Yeah, I can do it that way. Let me grab my notes. Ugh, what a travesty. What a travesty. I'll have to make sure I shut off everything. Actually, it'll be fine. Maybe it'll... I just edited it out. That sucks. Okay, grab all this. How's it going? Dub, and Pewter talking in the chat here. I gotta copy my notes and put them over here. Okay. Oh, I wonder what YouTube is saying. Where's YouTube chat? Oh, hi, YouTube. Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. Sorry, guys. Tough one, tough one. Let's grab a document here. Blank one. Control V. Okay. Let's get this over here so I can read it. I gotta set up my camera. You guys are gonna get this live. Gonna get this live. Okay. That is kind of crazy that you can do that. You're gonna watch the video recording process from start to finish. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. All right. I'll have to take headphones off, though, because I don't like wearing the headphones when I do it, so... You guys can keep chatting it up. It shouldn't affect anything I'm doing on screen at all, so I don't even know why I took all that. Just here's my notes. Feel free to chat if you'd like. Watch the process from start to finish. Okay, here we go. So, for you those of you who don't know, again, I'll show you right here. I go into my secret channel. There's people in the general channel. Yeah, nice. I go to my secret channel, Pod Live, that you don't know about. I'll make sure I have the right microphone on this time. Correct. Gosh, that sucks that that's what happened. And then I go to chat in this channel. Go to chat in this channel. Pod Live DNT, and I invite Mr. Craig / it's like the only other ones I do, so invite. As soon as I hit enter, it's going to start. So I hit enter just like that, and then he starts recording. Then he says, now recording, I get rid of these 2 things. Yes, confirm. and then I start recording on my video. And now I'm going to go through my notes. So you guys keep chatting it up over there. You guys doing your thing. You guys are hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you're okay over there. Yeah, it was you. And I'm going to go ahead and start my recording. I promise you this information is pre-release info for the upcoming Marvel set that you're not going to find anywhere else. So, especially if you are an MTG Arena player looking to go to your first in-person event, this is for you. But if you're a veteran and you've been doing this a while, maybe you find a few things helpful for this video from this video as well. Maybe you're excited enough about this Marvel set that you are going to move from behind your screen to an in-person event at the local game store this coming weekend. And I encourage you to do that because it's a lot of fun. But here are a couple things that you're going to want to know first before you go to your first sealed pre-release event. The first thing you're going to want to bring is stuff. When I say stuff, I'm being specific. I'm talking about playmats, sleeves and sleeve. Playmats and sleeves are two of your big main things, and they're not just to look cool, I promise you. They have function and serve a purpose. Playmat is, yeah, they look cool and they're really nice. They have lots of designs on them, maybe even a cool way to kind of show your interest or additional flair, whatever it may be, but they do serve a purpose. And the purpose is because, I'm sorry, even if you have a really clean local game store, the playmat's already there, or sometimes the bare tables are full of ya nasty, nasty germs. People are rotating in and out of that seat all night, or maybe have been all day, and bringing your playmat at least contains the things you're touching, your cards, and your equipment to your playmat. Mostly it's just your germs on that. And if you don't want to go home sick from every playmat or from every event, I recommend you get a playmat. Sleeves serve a purpose as well. They typically make cards easy to shuffle, and also if you pull a big bomb rare or maybe a money card, you can sleeve it and at least keep it safe and still use it for the duration of the event. You don't want to not play a bomb rare just because it's worth money, and instead, probably the opposite. You probably want to actually play that thing so you can win more packs. Sleeve it up, it'll keep things safe. Another thing you probably want to bring with you, especially to this upcoming event, is dice, because there are going to be a lot of +1/+1 counter mechanics in this set between Connive and Power Up. Also, there are some really cool mechanics, plan counters for some of the villain stuff. It's really cool, and it's going to be a lot of fun, but you're going to need ways to keep track of them. And I recommend getting a stack of dice, or maybe bringing a bunch of 6-sided dice or other dice. A lot of D&D dice would work too with you to this event. Do it in a bag, do it in a box, whatever it may be. Just bring dice. They're not just cool to look at, but they're helpful to you to keep track of the board state. So those materials probably matter more than you thought. And another thing that happens in an in-person sealed event versus doing it in Arena has to do with the cards. In Arena, you click a button and it shows you your rares and then sorts all your cards. That's not going to happen. Here are the few key differences in an online Arena event and an in-person sealed event. First big thing is you do have a timer for your deck building. It's going to be different. It is not going to be all day. You can't spend all day, coming up with the perfect formula and solution for absolute victory. You do have a timer to build your deck. A lot of people do this different ways. How I like to do it is I like to take all my packs, break them, crack them, take all my trash, move it to the side, and then start sorting from there. I sort by color, and then if I do have my rares or my mythics, I put them in a pile to the side, just so I have maybe a clue as to what I might want to play in the future. While I'm doing that, I typically sort through cards, and sometimes multicolor cards will go into that pile as well, just because often multicolor cards are pretty good. I also put my lands or specialty lands off in the corner as well. That's how I do it. You can do it however you want, but no matter how you do it, there is a timer for deck building. If you get done quick enough, maybe you can run a few practice rounds with the person next to you or a buddy that maybe came with you. That's sometimes helpful to make sure your mana is correct and things are going and playing out as smooth as you had hoped, but that is one big difference. Another thing is, unless you're killing it and win every single game, and probably even if you do win every single game, you can expect to move around a little bit during the course of the evening. That's why it's important to have your things, your play mats, your sleeves, everything easily picking up and moving them is part of the night. Expect that. And oftentimes, local game stores aren't exactly... they don't have abundance of space. I'll just say it that way. It can be cramped sometimes, so just plan on being somewhat mobile throughout the course of the evening. Also, keep it simple. Bring water, a water bottle, whatever it looks like, or buy one when you're there. Oh, guys, my iPhone storage is full. That is crazy. All right. We're going to go in. We're going to go back. How is it full already? This is, this was actually supposed to take me 20 minutes. And that may be hard to believe, but this is only supposed to take me 20 minutes to do this evening. And here we are. All right, that should free up some space. Dang, dude. Chat, this is rough. All right, let's see. Meanwhile, that's just rolling. That's crazy. Well, chat, it seems like the odds are against us. $30 if you buy it there. Yeah, I mean, you're not completely off base. They're usually not too expensive. A lot of energy drinks are actually pretty reasonably priced. What's crazy is it let me keep that and that, but wanted me to get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? Not the storage. Yeah, the storage is crazy. Just delete. Also, the audio is still running, so this is still actually recording. I'll probably stop it and restart it again. So, you're waiting to until I'm done to gift a sub, you say? How's that? brought down a bunch. Is this going to be 2 gigs? Good question. I'll do this one more time. Oh my gosh. I really got to stop saving photos that people send me. All these crazy memes. Storage will get me every single time. Get him while he's down. Wait, no. I shut them all off. Dude. So they wouldn't come in and mess up my recording. Dog. The beautiful audio. Sorry, dude. All right, let's clean that up. That should be helpful. All right, let's see if we can record some content here. Jeez, oh, stop. Why is it started? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I gotta go back to Discord here. I'll stop recording. And I will start a new recording. Try to figure out where the heck I was. What the heck did I even say last? I don't even know. So I just hope my notes are correct. You're going to be moving around. Couple of things to remember when it comes to etiquette when you actually start playing with the other person. These are things you're going to want to know. It's totally normal to offer a cut for your deck after you shuffle. Actually, it's encouraged. And it might even be a rule, actually. Let me know in the comments if that's correct. But after you shuffle, offer a cut. Your opponent will do the same. Often you'll roll 2d6s, take turns rolling 2d6s to see who goes first and who takes the play, or you can pass the play, either one. That's kind of usually how that is decided, but between you and your opponent, casually, you'll kind of figure that out between the two of you. Another thing that Arena does is it manages your triggers for you. That's not going to happen in person, so make sure you're keeping track of +1/+1 counters, lore counters, things like that that could go up. It's technically both players' responsibility to maintain the board state, so your opponent might offer suggestions or help you. That's totally normal. Don't feel bad if it's your first time at an in-person event and your opponent is saying, hey, you missed a trigger here. That's normal and actually kind of technically part of the rules. Again, if I'm wrong on that, let me know in the comments. Another thing you can do in Arena that you can't really do in person is in Arena you can take your mouse, hover over a card, it'll make it bigger and you can read it. That's not going to work in person. So what you're going to probably have to do is ask your opponent if you can read their card. It's really important that you do that. It just is courteous and respectful. Go ahead and say, can I take a look at that? Or if they play a bomb and it does something crazy and you want to know exactly what it does, ask your opponent if you can take a look at the card and read it before you just pick it up with your fingers, your hands, your greasy, grubby fingers. Ask first. It's just good manners. Another thing that is unique in the in-person event that is important during your deck building experience is the fact that you'll get a promo card that is typically stamped with the year that it came out, and you can normally use that in your deck building. Sometimes there are some events where they tell you not to use that. I think Lord of the Rings said you couldn't technically use your promo card. Some people did anyway, and it was a whole thing. I don't really know why they would give it to you if you wouldn't be able to use it, but it is a lot of fun if it fits into the archetype that you're building, so it's definitely a card that you can play, and if it's a bomb rare, probably should anyway. Last thing you should know that is very important, and maybe I should have said this at the beginning, but what you're going to want is an app called the Companion app. This is going to help you register for a local event, find a local event, and you'll be given an entry code for the Companion app when you arrive that'll get you into the lobby. Once you finish your match, whether you won or you've lost, typically the person who won the match is going to show on their phone or their wireless device whether it was a 2-1 victory, or a 2-0 victory, and they're going to show it to the other person. They're going to either confirm it by tapping, saying yes, or just say, yep, that looks good to me, and then that person will submit the standings in the match once it's completed. This is done through the Companion app. You can also calculate life through the Companion app, but some people have different methods of calculating life. Maybe it's the spin down counter you get in the pre-release kit, or maybe it is taking it physically with Notepad. Whatever it may be, at the end, you submit your overall results through the Companion app. A lot of in-person events is just kind of learning the flow, learning and understanding what to bring, when to ask questions, and when to call a judge over. If you do have a question and you're a new player, don't be afraid to call a judge over. That's totally normal, and your opponent will probably not get upset about it. The only time your opponent is probably really going to be upset at you is if you're taking forever to do your turns. Now, in Arena, there is a timer that counts down and allows you to actually kind of rushes you and gives you some urgency. There's no timer like that in person. There is an overall round timer. So if you come to the end of that, what the person is going to do, whoever's running the event, is going to announce that you're going to turns. Whoever is currently on their turn, they're going to finish their turn, and then the next person is going to start at 1. That person is going to be 1, you're going to be 2, and it's going to go back and forth for the assigned number of rounds. But if you are new to Magic the Gathering at all, or Magic the Gathering in-person events, here's just a few quick tips just to kind of help seal the deal on this video. Number 1, it's okay to tell people that you're new. They're probably going to offer help and maybe insight into your deck building skills if you're new to the game. If you're not new to the game, just new to in-person events, maybe you don't want the extra help, that's fine too. Go ahead and slow down. Arena can feel really, really quick and really, really fast paced, but if you're in person, go ahead and slow down. Take your time. Read your cards. Make sure they do what you think they're going to do, and it also lets you have fun with this new friend that you've just made playing Magic. Again, I can't stress this enough. Just read the cards carefully. Don't presume it does something when it doesn't actually do that, and then now your whole strategy is ruined. Or maybe you've actually sneakily won a game you probably shouldn't have because you said a card did what it wasn't supposed to do. Just read your cards carefully. And again, if you do need a little extra help, don't be afraid to ask for a judge. Just raise your hand, call a judge over, and they're going to come, ask you some questions about the board state, and help you figure out what is actually going to happen. Last but not least, just have fun. I love live in-person events, and you will too once you start going to them. They're a great way to meet new players, great way to get involved in the Magic the Gathering community, and overall, I think it's just a lot of fun to experience the in-person events. Is it a little tight? Is it a little cramped? Yeah, maybe, but I guarantee you're going to have a lot of fun if you go. If you do enjoy yourself, I'd love for you to come back after the event and comment on this video how your event went. I love to live vicariously through other Magic the Gathering players, especially ones who are better than me, and I'd love to hear how your event went. If you like talking about Magic and Magic the Gathering in general, like and subscribe to this channel, and we have a lot of topics that we'll be talking about in the near future, and we've had a lot of fun already in our comments section on previous videos discussing some of the really important topics when it comes to Magic the Gathering. But until I see you there in the comments, my name is Nate. I'm a knight right here at the Nerds table, and I can't wait to shuffle up and play a game with you. Hopefully we get to do it soon. Until we see you next time, good night, nerds. Okay. Let's see what the heck chat was doing while I was doing all that nonsense. Where you at, chat? Where you at? Where you at? Magic the Gathering, dude. If you're still in YouTube chat, if you're not, user with an unreal name, that's crazy. Let's see. Where is everyone else? There they are. Deserve the notification when it's done. Okay. So now, I gotta go computer number 2. And airdrop these over. Is this not like a thunderstorm going on outside? It's just tornadoes and stuff. No big deal. Save those to downloads. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was kind of scary. Where's the eject button? Yeet. Now those are bounced over. Where did my adapter go? I just had it. Bro, where'd it go? That's crazy. Oh, there it is. Found it. Now they're gonna copy over. Din 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 din. Whoa, very whitewashy. All right, go. Have a good night, Dub. Jeez, you're falling asleep. 273. So you're just getting started. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not wrong with that. Okay. That was a pretty big crack. I want to go look at that one. Pewter, I know a general idea of where you live. It's not weird. However, Are you safe right now, dude? Are you like actually safe and stuff? But like, are you okay? All right, I think this is all gonna be tricky now. I gotta go find those files here. I gotta go to Craigbot and get the AAC. But it do be like that sometimes, chat. Okay. That was that one. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, especially the down south, more south of us, they were pretty crazy. They were pretty crazy, not gonna lie. 1046, 1009, 1046, and then so this next one, go to this one and grab this AAC file. I understand. I can go get these here. So there's boom. Okay, I gotta look at these downloads here. I go into my downloads. It's this one. And this one. Okay. Now the tricky part is I gotta sync these up. Which one is this one? 7. This is. But that seems longer. Why would that be so much longer? That's not a good sign. Well, let's get into why that may be. Let's start this pretty late. There's our first gap right here. And we kind of got to play with your grandparents in the UP right now. Oh, so you're fine.
And now I'm
Start
go through
recording.
My notes, so
then he says, now
we're up over there.
recording
You guys doing your thing. You guys are hopefully okay. Hopefully okay over there.
Things.
Yeah, it was
yes,
you.
confirm. And then I start recording
ahead.
on.
And now I'm
start
go through
recording.
My notes, so
then he says, now
we're up over there.
recording.
You guys doing your thing. You guys are hopefully okay.
All right, so now it gets weird because I've got to go back and forth with this until I find the right spot because I didn't give myself a good cue. Things.
Yeah, it was
yes,
you.
confirm. And then I start recording on my video. And now I'm going to go through my notes. So, chat, you're thinking, hopefully you're okay. Hopefully okay over there. Whoa. Notes. So, chat, you're thinking, hopefully you're okay. Hopefully okay over there. Yeah, it was you. And I'm going to go ahead and start my recording.
I promise you this information.
Okay. Lag spikes in the Discord call. That's not a good sign. We cannot record this video. Chat is killing us. Okay, let's see. I promise you, this
information is pre-release
info for the upcoming Marvel set that you're not going to find anywhere. That's not a good sign. Doesn't look bad by my house. Yeah, I mean, way up north it was totally fine. All right, so normally I would go ahead and edit this like so. I think I am going to... It's probably because I'm streaming it. Lose my mind here. And then I think I'm going to call it a night on the stream so I can give all the juice it needs to run proper. So, Doublety, thanks for the gifted.